Hey, check this out. A new top-down MMORPG. Well, I played a lot of games and I think this one has something to offer. So I wouldn't be telling you try it if I think it's not worth it, but I think it's kind of worth it. I haven't played beta testing, but so far it feels good. Of course, the game also has some cons, we will get to it later on. So let me explain what is the game. The game is called Warborne Above Ashes. So what is Warborne? It's basically top-down MMORPG with focus on faction, with focus on progression, and you are trying to dominate the zones, and in the process you are building your character, equipping better equipment, and so on and so forth. The scale is quite huge. The progression, there is no story quest. I mean, maybe there is some, but it's nothing special. You are not looking for a story in these games, and I really appreciate that they focused on mechanics rather than storytelling. So you spawn in, you have a basic character, you have a bow equipped. It doesn't matter, this is your first character. You progress through the game, you gain some XP, then you rise your level, and you are starting to unlock things in the game. Then the game offers you to choose your first character you want to play, which can be like you have multiple options. You can be agility based, intelligence based, or strength based character. It really it gives you something to hold on, of course, but even the strength the character can build around agility and stuff like that. So it is a little bit more complicated. It's not that simple, but on the start it's really simple because it's straight line. Of course, you don't really know which one is the best. You can watch some guides on YouTube or whatever to choose. But if you want to reroll later on, you can reroll character without issues. You get the token. So how the game feels? Well, it feels a little bit like a MOBA, but it doesn't have that kind of responsiveness as a League of Legends. I think there is one of the cons I will mention is it doesn't feel bad. It feels pretty good, but there is one issue with the movement or target locking that might be a little bit intimidating to somebody. But it's not big deal, I would say. We will get to that. So this is just an introduction to the game, and I would like to point out that I think this has a lot of potential, and it's not like okay, this game needs to fix a lot of things, because I don't think. It already had a lot of development and beta testers, so they have been already addressing a lot of issues, and the game I've heard, because I haven't been beta testing, I've heard that the game really feels a little bit different than it felt before. So on the background you can see some b-roll about the combat. You are using multiple skills, and basically most of them are gained by using specific types of equipment or weapons. So also the character itself can have the skill, mind skill. I would say it's a good game. So I think so far I found only 2 cons, but it's very hard to tell because I haven't seen the whole game yet, and nobody's seen the whole game yet. Maybe some beta testers seen what was there, but a lot of could change. because as I understand that, this will be played in a seasons, and I don't know how long the season will last. Maybe 1 month or month and 2 months or something like that. And you keep some kind of progression, so it's like a roguelike. But then you will need to like start over again, and the war begins again. You can maybe choose the different faction. So there is also factor of building relationship, because it's still MMO, and you can join multiple factions. Maybe you met somebody in your current faction. Maybe you want to switch to another faction. There are a lot of possibilities. Inside the game, there are multiple mechanics that are keeping you busy, you can say, but the game is progressing during these periods, and I would say on the daily basis, because if any of you already played Throne and Liberty, it has kind of similar thing, that the progression of the game, let's say, is gated by the time. Okay, in 8 hours something will unlock, and now your warband, which is let's say your guild, or now your faction, needs to do something, or if it's not being done till now, it needs to be done, and that thing will unlock the next stage. So there are stages, so it feels like that. So that way it reminds me of the Throne and Liberty, which was a good game, and I believe it's still a good game, but a lot of people stop playing because it's like that with every MMORPG. In this game, I can't be like predicting the future right now. I think it will, player base wise, it will keep the player base at some point. I don't think the numbers will go down rapidly, or I don't think the game will die. And I'm only saying that because I think there are a lot of game mechanics that keeps you busy. You want to progress, you want to obtain the better things, you want to do something, and that way you want to log in and just do something. if you know what I mean. Then if I want to explain all the mechanics, this video will be very long. I can create some videos about the systems and maybe explain it to you, because there is a lot what to learn. But I would recommend you who is interested in MMO experience, go try it. It's free to play, and it's just released, let's say 2 days ago, or 2 days ago, and well, see for yourself if you enjoy or not. And now maybe I can give you 2 cons because usually I'm very critical about the systems and everything. So first con, and maybe this is also for developers, I don't know, it is connected with the targeting and attacking, auto-attacking. There is something where you are in the blob, you want to switch targets. It's not that easy when you need to press attack button, which is a lot. It's hard to click on the enemy. You know what I mean? Like, it's very hard to, no, not very hard, but sometimes it's harder because your character will move but not attack. So maybe enlarge the object so we can attack better or easier. But I know it's very hard, so it's just one thing that I think it can have some improvements. So this is the main thing. And the second thing is, because we are gated, we are trying to kill the highest possible level enemies, which does have some resistance to our damage and stuff. And even if we are so many, sometimes it takes so long to kill. and I found myself like sleeping during that thing. It wasn't very like interesting, engaging when I was trying to gain some loot and you don't know what you will get, but you are spending like half hour killing one particular boss, and on the end the reward wasn't so good. So but I have no idea how to improve this, because the boss felt like a sponge, you know, just a wall of HP, and it hits hard as well. I don't know from the game's perspective what would be the best thing, but I think this is a huge topic, so I don't think it can be like fixed easily. And I don't think it's like that big issue, so it's just one con I found. But there are multiple pros, I would say, so I don't want to be harsh about the game, because I think the game is really good, and I haven't seen the end game yet. We are just progressing. So that's it. I will wrap it up here and really thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments if you want to see some specifics, or if you have any questions. The next video will be about the mechanics specifics, where I will be explaining things about the game. So thank you and have a nice day.